What is going on, YouTube? It is King Games 189 here, and I'm bringing you guys another deck profile. And today we're going to do a Salamangreat deck profile. This is one of my favorite decks, and I thought I'd update you guys on it. But before we get into it today, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Prodigy Games. They're one of the best websites to buy stuff from online, just like boxes and other Yu-Gi-Oh products. I'd go give them a check out. I'll leave a link in the description below. They're really good, they ship fast, and they have good prices. But without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So first we have 3 Salamangreat Foxy. This is one of your best starters. It's a level 3. You can pop duality any Salamangreat card, and it special summons itself from the graveyard to pop a spell trap on the field. So it's definitely one of your best starters for sure. Next we have 2 Spinny. Spinny's one of your other main starters. He can discard himself to boost a monster by 500, and he reborns himself from the graveyard, but then he's banished instead. So he definitely helps either in grave or in hand. You definitely don't want to normal summon him unless you super have to. You can 1-card combo some stuff with him. Next we have some 1-ofs. We have Jack Jaguar, Gazelle, Fowl, Falco, and Mole. These 4 are pretty standard. You got your Foolish Burial, your Reborn from Grave. He summons himself from hand. He recurs a Speller Trap, and he can get himself back from grave as well if you return a Salamangreat from your field to hand. And then Mole's really good too. A lot of people don't play Mole, but I like Mole. He's kind of like a Pot of Avarice. He can shuffle back 5 Salamangreat cards, and then he can draw 2 cards. And if something gets banished with an effect or something, it doesn't stop it. You still draw your 2 cards, which is really, really nice. So then next we have 2 Parallel Exceed. I don't really like 3. I think 3 clogs. So I think 2 is the magic number. 2 is really good. And plus, they turn into level 4s once they're special summoned, and you can go into either Xyz plays, or you could just keep lane climbing. Next, we also have 2 Microcoder. I really enjoy this card. It's a level 1 Cybers, and he can link summon for a Co-Talker monster from the extra deck while he's in hand. And if you use that effect, you can also search a Signet Speller Trap, which is really good. We'll get into that later. But if you normal summon him and then link for let's say a Salamangreat Banlist, you can also search any level 4 Cybers monster. So you can either search for, Fowl or Jack Jaguar or even Falco. So he can be an extender. He's really, really good. Next we have Lady Debug, generic. I only like 1. I might bump her up to 2, but we have a lot of other normal summons that we can do, so 1 is fine. Next, I would say this is a spicy tech. We're playing the Live Twins. We're playing Kill and Leela. That any of these cards, either way, if you summon one or the other, it's a 1-card Axis Co-Talker, which I think is absolutely insane. And also, if you draw 1 more Salamangreat card, you can, go even further beyond and just keep comboing. It's absolutely insane. They're Cybers, and I thought they definitely have a place in the deck for sure. Next, we have some staples. We have 3 Ash. Ash is most needed in the deck for sure. It can be recurred from the graveyard by Wolf. Wolf is obviously really good. And plus, everything searches, so you need her. Next, we have 2 Alpha. Not everyone's playing this, but I think, a blind going second, I feel like, you lose a die roll. This is a really good card. Plus, you can just special summon it and crash into Dragoon if they summon Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. And then main phase 2, you can kind of set up your play and then, have your, Rage and Wolf on the field and still be able to, hurt them next turn, even after you get the Dragoon off the field. Next, we have, onto the spells, we have 2 Signet Mining. I think 3 is a little too much. We're not playing a lot of spells here, but this can be searched off a Microcoder. And, you just discard this in another card, or you play this, discard card, and then search any Cybers, level 4 or lower. Next, we have some 1-ofs. We have the Sanctuary. We have Will. These are our Salamangreat 1-ofs. This is a monster reborn once per turn, which is absolutely insane. I might bump this up to 2, depending on how the format kind of, pans itself out. Salamangreat Sanctuary, you only need 1 of this, really. Banlist searches it, so it's alright. Next, we have some staples. We have Foolish Burial and Feather Duster. Just this really good going second card, if they set up their board, and then Foolish Burial is Foolish Burial. We actually still have the one Salamangreat circle. Forgot to put that with the other Salamangreat cards, but obviously a quick play searcher, and it protects a linked monster if you really want to. It's really good. Call by Grave, staple. On the traps, we're playing 3 Rivalry. I've seen a lot of the top decks play Rivalry, and I found success personally with it. So Rivalry just hits a lot of stuff and, stops the crazy combos from happening. Next, we have 2 Rage and 1 Roar. I love this card. This is my favorite card in the deck, obviously, I think. That just being able to set this up and being able to pop 2 cards, or interrupt your opponent, on their turn. It's like a Fire Lake of the Burning Abyss, basically. I absolutely love it. And then, obviously, this is your negate there. Next, we're on to 2 Solemn Strike and 1 Judgment. I like the Solemn package still. I wouldn't play more than one of this because, we don't want to just pay ourselves to death. I'm okay with paying with 15, though. That's fine. There's a lot of effects I want to stop, and I want to go first in this deck. And then last but not least, Senet Conflict. This can also be searched off the microcoder. I think this is really good. So if you control Transcode Talker, or Access Code Talker even, that basically what this says is when a spell trap or monster effect is activated while you control a Code Talker, you banish that card, and then they can't activate cards with the same name. So this can be, devastating for some decks. So usually I can end my board with this, Rage, and then Transcode and Wolf on the field. It's a really nasty combo to play in this deck, It's so crazy, this deck started it back in 2019 and now it's lasted to 2021. I, can't fathom it. I absolutely love the deck and it just keeps evolving. Onto the extra deck, we have 3 Banlist. Staple, searches your field spell, and it stops the destruction. You definitely want to play 3, and it's just 1 level 4 Cybers. Next, we have 3 Wolf. Definitely another one of your main staples that you want to play. On to the 2 Heat Leo, as I got to play the 1 alternate art and the 1 OG one. The spinning spell trap's really good, plus you can manipulate the attack of monsters on the field, either on your field or your opponent's side of the field, which is really nice. Next, we have Splash Mage. This goes good with the Leela and Kishi kill, because it's only 2 Cyber, so you link those 2, make this, it reborns one of them, then you make Transcode, and then you reborn this, and then you just go into Access Code. You can also do other cheeky plays with this, with just regular Salamangreat cards, but I mostly for Kishi kill and Leela. Next, we have Update Jammer, obviously for the OTK potential with the Access Code Talker. Next, Transcode Talker and Access Code Talker. I'm not even going to explain those. Those are just really good staples. And then onto the XCs, we have Virtual World Jaja. I like this because I like keeping my spinning in my graveyard, so I can detach and protect this. So basically its effect is it can't die by battle. So once it can't die by battle, I can just attack, and if I lose a couple life points, it doesn't matter because I'm going to make Zeus. It's basically to make Zeus and to save my Spinny. Next, we have Abyss Dweller, obviously staple. There's a lot of graveyard decks, and this stops everything. And last but not least, the Zeus to just kind of nuke the field and kind of control for your opponent. So that's all I had for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the future. Peace.